What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with the 28th volume of the CTC Lightning Round Review, where every single Friday we take a look at 8 new products hitting grocery stores near you. And as promised on our Bud Light Seltzer review from Tuesday, we're talking about 8 new drinks hitting grocery stores right now. It's a liquid week. And actually, next Tuesday's review is also liquid, but we'll get into that later. Liquid diet for us. There are so many great drinks on the market right now, and we're going to talk about 8 of them in one review. We've got Yoplait smoothies that are cereal flavored. We've got Trix and CTC returns to CTC. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Yogurt Yoplait smoothie. I am so excited.
It's gonna be insane.
One of the weirdest products yet, Ocean Spray Brew, which is cold brew coffee. I'll bring it up later. Cold brew coffee, Ocean Spray cranberry juice. I don't even, we'll get into it later. We've got Zero Sugar Mountain Dew. Not quite as interesting as its counterparts, but it is going to be a weird one to taste. We got this little baby can of Weiss and Easy. Is that a Weiss?
Weisse?
Weisse and Easy? I don't know.
What is that supposed
From
to be?
Shiner. So for the Texas crew out there. We got Bang Candy Apple Crisp, which is something I'm very excited about. And last but not least, Mountain Dew Game Fuel has added Charged Orange Storm. And man, oh man, oh man, I just can't wait. Ryan and I are going to turn off the cameras. We're going to try all 8 of these new drinks. And when we come back, we're going to be ranking these from worst to first in terms of their taste in a capsule countdown and giving everything an extremely high gimmick grade. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. And we're back, and this was a fun one. We really love this. Coming in at 8th place, unfortunately, somebody had to come in last, is one of the Ocean Spray brews. It is the Cranberry Lemonade with cold brew coffee flavor. Now, these, as they call them, it's the best of both worlds. It is refreshing juice with no added sugar, a hint of coffee flavor and aroma, with a heavy emphasis on the aroma on this one. Definitely smelled like coffee. 40 milligrams of caffeine, not a huge amount of caffeine. But, I mean, look, if you're looking for a quick coffee on the go and you like juice, I mean, it's only 30 calories per 8-ounce serving. Not the most attractive looking beverage on the planet, but, you know, sometimes that's what it takes when you mix coffee and juice. Not that anybody else has ever done that, ever. So let's be very clear. The gimmick grade of Ocean Spray Brew is 10 out of 10.
Woo! Yeah!
So I'm trying not to be too negative. I'm not big on the taste or the scent. We're going to give it a couple extra points because Ryan is more of a coffee drinker than I am and enjoyed it a little bit more than I did. So it will get the highest grade of any last place on a capsule countdown yet with a 5 out of 10.
Hey!
But still, 8th place on today's capsule countdown. It is a deep field today, $2.99 at Target. And if you're a fan of coffee and you're a fan of Ocean Spray, probably worth checking out, even with the last place ranking.
Definitely.
Now, another one that actually, I think it actually overperformed its ranking here, but it's the Weiss and Easy Shiner.
Nice.
So for those of the Texans out there that are going to find these at grocery stores, because I've already seen them at Kroger and H-E-B, these are just little mini beers. It is unfiltered and full flavored, whatever that means. It's brewed with native Texas dewberries. It's only 50 calories, but it should only be 50 calories because it's 6.3 ounces, right? It's basically a beer with a little bit of fruit flavor. It does have a unique look to it. Actually looks pretty darn similar to that Ocean Spray, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
As far as the gimmick goes, making 50 cent, by the way, 50 cents at Kroger or H-E-B, making 50-cent baby beers, I love it. I wish more companies would do it. I would buy them all. I would review them all. So I'm going to give the gimmick an 8 out of 10. It's a much higher gimmick than it should have been, because if it were in a 12-ounce can and in a 6-pack or in a 12-pack, that would have been much lower. For the taste, I think it's a very drinkable beer. I don't know how many of these it would take you to get a buzz, but my hunch is, if you throw down a 3 or 4 $1 bills, you're probably gonna catch a decent buzz.
I'll take it.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Hey!
I give it a 6 out of 10. Not too bad.
I like that pun.
It's
Nice
no
and
Bush.
easy.
Yeah, it's no Bush, but it's pretty decent. But even though the name is great, the best part of the gimmick is you can buy baby beers for 50 cents at a grocery store, and I love that. Let's do more of that. Just as a society, let's do more of that. All right, so we're going to clear the deck here of Ocean Spray. So this is the Cranberry Blueberry version of the Ocean Spray Brew. Once again, $2.99 at Target, and once again, without question, a 10 out of 10 Gimmick Grade if I've ever seen one, because this product should have never existed. But thank God it does. Thank you, Ocean Spray, for making a decent product here. Here's what it looks like, a little more appetizing of a texture and scent. Not texture, of a appearance and scent relative to its counterpart there. Taste is a little bit better. I think that the blueberry just pairs a lot better with cranberry than lemon does. And because of that, it's going to get a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And it's going to get 6th place on today's Capsule Countdown, which for a 6th place finisher is pretty good.
So, I like coffee, but I don't like to be bowled over with caffeine sometimes.
40 milligrams of caffeine is
that's a
very
sweet spot.
manageable.
It's
But
nice.
if you drink this whole thing, it's like a bang.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of bang, just kidding. No, its 5th place is the Trix Yoplait Smoothie. This was $3.99 at H-E-B for a 4-pack, and each 4-pack comes with these little bottles. It's not, they're not coming out. They look exactly like the outside of the thing. It's a drinkable yogurt that is designed to taste like Trix. It's not as good as the old Trix yogurt. You remember Trix yogurt?
Yeah.
But it does mimic the flavor of the cereal pretty decently. The texture is fantastic. Anytime you make a yogurt drinkable, I'm all about it. The Gimmick Grade of making cereal-flavored Yoplait smoothies is a 10 out of 10. I don't care what anybody says. I love it, and I want more of it. Make a Golden Grams Yoplait smoothie next.
Whoa!
Make it next. Just do it, right?
That sounds
Make any...
amazing.
Make a Wheaties
Smacks.
Yoplait smoothie. Yeah, honey smack. I don't care what it is. I will drink it. 10 out of 10 Gimmick and a 7.5 for taste. 5th place on today's Capsule Countdown. All right, and that brings us to 4th place. And Ryan and I were literally leaping up and down and giving each other high fives when I figured out what this tastes like. It is the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. This is Zero Sugar Mountain Dew. It's actually got a little bit more caffeine. I heard it's 64 milligrams per 12-ounce serving. So this is about 100 milligrams caffeine total here. Great matte finish to the can, but really you can't give the Gimmick a heck of a lot more than maybe a 4.5 out of 10. You know what I mean? It's just a regular can of Mountain Dew. It just doesn't have sugar. I think that the design does kind of warrant that high mark. But $1.35 at Dollar General, and definitely worth every penny of that $1.35. It looks like Mountain Dew, but it tastes significantly better than Mountain Dew. What it tastes like specifically is lemon lime all sport, when they used to have it carbonated. So like in 1992 when all sport was carbonated, and for the couple years after that. Remember you used to like shake it up and you drink it, you know what I mean? It tastes exactly like that. And Allsport definitely adds sugar. So this is a major accomplishment. And because of that, I'm going to give it, 4th place on today's Capsule Countdown. That's crazy. 8 out of 10.
Wow.
So the highest taste score for any product in 4th place on any Capsule Countdown of all time.
Breaking records tonight.
Now we're in medal territory, and it's another Mountain Dew product.
Bronze.
And it's another 10 out of 10 Gimmick Grade, because do not forget, Mountain Dew Game Fuel has the best can ever created because of this. So this flap is actually sealed up when you first open it, and you like punch it out, and then you slide it, and then you can pour from there. And then when you're done, you can reseal it. You theoretically can re-snap it, although my ribbon's in the way of it right now. And you can save it for later.
Resealable can.
Which is great. So a resealable can, $1.35 at Dollar General, so the price is definitely right. You want to talk about a product outperforming its expectations. That's what it looks like right there. It looks like an orange soda, but it tastes freaking delicious. I mean,
so good.
It's the most drinkable orange soda ever created. It is pretty much flawless. The level of carbonation is lower than a normal soda. Did you notice that? It's very drinkable. It's softer. I don't know if that has something to do with they want you to drink several cans of these as you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is their
COD.
Their sister company that makes video games or something. Nonetheless,
it's a good orange soda.
God, this is the best orange soda of all time.
91 milligrams.
91 milligrams caffeine, right? Is that we figured out? So not too bad. I mean, look, I guess they expect you to drink probably 3 or 4 of these in a night of video game playing.
Well, if you want your accuracy.
8.5 out of 10 for taste, though. I mean, so that means it got an 18.5 score. I would have never freaking guessed with an orange soda. This is the best orange soda ever created. So, congratulations to them on that. 8.5 out of 10 means that's the bottom for these top two. Is it gonna be CTC on CTC? Or is it gonna be Bang? This is like CTC versus Bang. It's pretty big. It's gonna be, somehow it's Bang. Bang did not win. But do not let that statistic fool you. Bang always makes a great can, right, Ryan? I mean, we love the design of Bang. More importantly, I drink Bang every day. That's what I drink in place of coffee. But this is their new flavor, Candy Apple Crisp. It is getting progressively easier to find. I've found it at H-E-B, where I paid $1.99 for it. And I've found it at Kroger. It looks like every other Bang inside the can, just a clear beverage. The one thing I will say is that the name is a little bit misleading. It's really not much of a candy apple flavor. It's more of a traditional apple flavor. Like it's a Red Delicious apple, liquefied. I think that the Gimmick, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm impressed with the flavor, but they've done weirder. But for the taste, as a day in, day out energy drink, I think that this, even by Bang standards, this is a top 6 or 7 flavor that they've ever created. And I am gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Wow.
I will absolutely positively be drinking this on a regular basis, probably until my heart explodes. 300 milligrams worth of caffeine. So you are getting a lot of bang for your buck at $1.99. 9.5 out of 10. $2.
Now if that
smells delicious, tastes delicious.
It should be called Red Delicious.
It should be called Red Delicious.
An all red can. Come on, Bang.
Ryan,
Jimmy.
I didn't talk to you about this before we started filming. Before we resumed filming. But this is a historic CTC lightning round because, for the 4th time ever, you know where I'm going.
No.
We have a double 10 out of 10.
Woo.
And that is Yoplait Smoothie Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wow.
Burn this into your memory, folks. We've got the green slime Nickelodeon ketchup. We've got the blue Takis. We've got the turkey Pringles. And now, Cinnamon Toast Crunch Yoplait Smoothie. It is a 10 out of 10 Gimmick Grade. A 10 out of 10 taste grade. And I could not possibly recommend you go out and spend the $3.99 it takes to get a 4-pack of this anymore if I tried. Somehow, it is elevated. Ryan, drink this. Drink that.
That's good.
Somehow it has elevated both Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the Yoplait Smoothie simultaneously. This is a brand symmetry at its finest. Product innovation at its finest. Product design at its finest. and product taste at its finest simultaneously. That is what the CTC review is all about. Double 10 out of 10. Go out and spend the $3.99. Go out and buy this and tell me how much you love it, because I know you will. It's perfect. That is a perfect product. That is why I wake up in the morning every day and go to grocery stores. I go to 1,000+ grocery stores a year because of stuff like this. I live for stuff like this. Thank God it exists. Double 10 out of 10. First place on today's Capsule Countdown. Thank you, Yoplait. Thank you, General Mills, for bringing this to us. And hey, CTC and CTC goes together like peanut butter and jelly. We did it. All right, and to celebrate, we're going to break out Coca-Cola Black from the Consumer Time Capsule Archives. This is an 8-ounce bottle that came in 4-packs back in 2006 through 2008. It is a Coca-Cola shaped bottle. It is a soft drink that is coffee flavored, put out by Coca-Cola. I did it because of obviously the tie-in with the Ocean Spray Brew. It was a soft drink that actually I felt like the people that I was surrounded by really enjoyed and really liked. It sounds like you had it and you liked it. I never tried it, but I certainly did save this. My roommate used to drink it all the time when I was in college. Man, oh man. Just a very unusual product. Seems like a product that would be designed for a foreign market, but actually came to the United States for a couple of years and apparently wasn't all that successful. But Coca-Cola and Pepsi are coming out with coffee-oriented beverages this spring. So that's just a little teaser for you. But of course, until next time, I will miss you guys until I see you for a historic CTC lightning round.
Super lightning round.
Cheers.